Hello, welcome back. Oh, there's a baseball game going on. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. That's cool. So where did we leave off? We've got a garbage problem. Is it a garbage problem or is it just a garbage issue? It's being dealt with. Yeah, okay, it's being dealt with. This is just a minor garbage issue. I've noticed, so a lot of our expenses are on education. And so I'm going to see what we can do. 20% of our expenses are coming from our campus. We might be able to do something about that, but I don't think so. I think this is just the operating cost of this campus until it starts to bring in some money for us. We have plenty of students. We're making good tuition fees. We're a renowned school. Oh, this might be where we need to tone down a little bit. Let's knock that down to... 5 academic staff doesn't cost us anything extra, and that brings us up a significant amount. How's our team doing? We've won 1 game, we've lost 4, so we're kind of terrible. That's okay. We've brought our education costs significantly down, which is going to allow us to spend more money on more things. Fixing the traffic. I really don't know what the current state of the traffic is. 78%? Like, do we say that needs to be fixed? Do we put in a roundabout here? Do we put in a roundabout here? Does that fix the traffic? We could put in like a figure 8 roundabout here. That might be interesting. What does that end up looking like though? I don't think we need it. Well, we could put in 1 roundabout. In fact, this is almost a roundabout right now. It is almost a roundabout. But I don't think that would help. Well, it might. We can think about it later. We've got a couple roundabouts in the city. Putting this one in actually did fix up a lot of problems. This traffic light stinks. It's causing issues. How do we fix that? Is it the road type? Is it this weird road with... What is that, a bike lane? There's a bike lane. Let me see. If we change that road type... Say we want to keep the bike lanes. Can we put them... Well, firstly, we want to do 2 ways, right? And do we have to put the tree in the middle, or can we have 2-lane road with bicycle lane? I don't know if that fixes anything. I almost want to go and put bike lanes everywhere that we have the option, though. Unfortunately, they're mostly the kind with the medians. Especially in these residential areas, I think these bike lanes are nice. Well, people don't like them, though, because the trees were cutting down on the noise, I think. But these are bike lanes, so you should like it. And then what would happen if I put bike lanes through here and chose to make this more accessible to cyclists? Also, would this make this more accessible? We have made another short street and another short street. But I don't think these have lights. These don't have traffic lights. That gets the bicycles off the sidewalk. There was already a light here, because this road was already here, for some reason. Not even sure why I did that. This is bad. This intersection here is an absolute disaster. I almost think, like... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, we could just connect it up to here. But that's not going to get rid of this intersection. That's not going to get rid of this intersection. There's always going to be 2 intersections here. Unless we turn into a roundabout, but... It's not easily done without tearing up a bunch of stuff, and I don't really want to do that. I think this is okay. If this is above 75, I'm fine. It's 75 exactly. I can see it getting worse. Maybe putting in more commercial over here. Well, have we done that? Is that what this is, and it's already bogged down? That's exactly what's happened already. Let's stop thinking about this corner of the city. We have all this area here to work with, and we've got highways going in multiple directions to build ramps off of if we want to work in new parts of the city. In fact, we might even want to do that. We might want to take an off-ramp from... I mean, we could use this road. This isn't too busy. Yeah, it's not the worst. How are things down here? What do you need? Not enough workers. Is it educated workers? Just workers. Just not enough workers. Zone more residential. So if we can get this residential to upgrade... Oh no. Okay. Let's deal with the water situation here. You know what? Let's put something in over here. Start drawing in water from a new location. And then this isn't all poop, so we can probably fix that. These are going to be some poopy power lines. I just kind of want to change the... I don't want to flood this coast here. So if we can just start outputting over here, that'll let it flow more. in that direction, probably, and fill in the rest of this poop lake. I mean, that is entirely just a river of poop, and it's leaking into the ocean now over there, it looks like. Yeah, oh, it is leaking into the ocean. Wow. That is a poop ocean. Everything from that side is clean, though, and comes in clean. I don't even know where it comes from. Looks like a mountain spring, maybe. So that's nice. With the amount of water that we're outputting here, if we owned this land, we could probably build a dam and turn that poop into power. But for now, I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so we've got people that are sick because they live next to this waste processing complex. I do want to move... Oh, our academic... Okay, we are now an acclaimed school. That's good because that unlocks some new buildings for us. Let's move you over here, out of the way of these houses. Let's move you... Oh, you're not empty yet. And you are not empty yet. These are fine here. In fact, these... I don't really have an issue with these moving into position to create a bit of a buffer between the poopy land. Yeah, that should clear up now. We can probably put some houses in there that can live next to these weird plants. These solar updraft towers. What is this, an earthquake sensor? I can move over there. With that handled, trash is being collected. Noise pollution is an issue, but we might be able to fix that. And that's just because that road stinks. Well, that's fine. I'm not too worried if you are having just bad noise over there. You know what? Too bad. Deal with it. Instead, we're going to put in some parks, maybe. Let's put in a large playground. Nah, park with trees is way too big. Put in one of these dog parks for people to be able to walk their dog if they live in the area. And then right in the middle, we'll put in one of these small playgrounds, even though we've already got a large one. We'll put that right there. And then those houses should fill in around it. Yeah, I think that's good. Excuse me. I think that's good. Garbage collection, problematic. People are sick. That's fair. We don't have a hospital out here, do we? Do we have one there? That's pretty far. We should have like a little clinic that you can go to if you're sick in this area. Put it next to the park. And then fire coverage. Fire coverage is always an issue. It's always like, okay, we need like a little fire station there. These buildings are just always at high risk on account of them just being full of wood. And then we'll give the police just somewhere quick and easy for them to get into dealing with crime if there is some. These are... The problem here is just the traffic light, because that's all the industrial trucks trying to get into the industrial area, I believe. Or trying to get out of. And these are probably people that live there just trying to leave as well. But these buildings should upgrade soon, even though citizens are sick. We've put in some healthcare options. We can put in some better healthcare options. We have a little bit of money to spend. We could put in a child healthcare center, and we can put in an elder care center as well. Isn't that cute? There we go. I'm going to forego the cemetery and just put in a crematorium over here. People rejoiced. And we could even give them something like a sports hall and a gymnasium for exercise. For another health boost, it's this part here where it's like people are just dying. We're going to deal with that somehow. Is this necessary? I don't think this does anything. Alright, we've got a dump or a cemetery, one of those two, completely full over here. Let's get some vans to unload that. Has that fixed our water situation, or do we need a bigger intake plant? Is that even a thing? A bigger water intake? Those are water treatment. Those are water treatment. That's outputs. I mean, short of putting in some water towers, those do pump water. They pump water out of the land. They pump a lot of water out of the land. They're more expensive than just a water pump, though, by a significant margin, so they're not worth it. Our water treatment's looking good. Well, our water treatment's looking bad, but our water situation's looking good. This is another one of those plants that maybe if I can move it, that would move some of the pollution away. Okay, they want us to put in the liberal arts auditorium, so we've got all this new area over here where we can do things like that. Let me take a look at these liberal arts buildings. That's trade school, liberal arts. School of Environmental Studies. Okay. So one of the things that I want to do is make sure that this entire walking area is connected. So we can come here. No, it's in here. Disconnected power grids. Have I split the power grid? Is that really a thing that I've done by mistake here? Oh, it is. We don't have any power getting over there, which means all the sewage is off. Hang on, that's my bad. That's fixed. Stop bleeding out. Everybody, you're all fine. Look at that. Everything's being resolved. Everybody's getting power. All the sewage is flowing. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good again. People are moving out, but that's just probably temporary because of the issues where things were offline. But I think that we are fine now. I don't know where the district ends. Oh, we got lots of district room. Liberal Arts Bookstore. No water, of course. Okay, I'm fixing you. Relax. Another auditorium? I don't know if we need one. So we can take a 6-lane highway off of this, or 6-lane road off of that, and not cause traffic lights? Is that what I was seeing in there? That put in traffic lights. No, it didn't. It put in a yield sign. That's what I wanted. I almost think that this should have a turn in both directions, though. Am I allowed to do that? This is actually really bad. I don't want to give them another option to get off here, because they might just be trying to get in here. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. What have we done? Maybe we just forget about this part of town. It's hard to tell if I'm making it better or making it worse. There's just so many people trying to get through. Oh, are they trying to get to the baseball stadium? Is this thing causing us some ridiculous traffic? It is making us a lot of money. 31 grand. Could just be that this can't handle all of this traffic. Does it need to be there? I think is an important question. Do varsity sports have to be on campus? Can be placed in and outside of campus areas. So this could be moved somewhere that's more suited to handle the amount of traffic coming. Which makes me think that it's like over here. Right on the beach. A beach baseball stadium. On a cliff. On a man-made beach cliff. I mean, this road's already backed up. I just put this in. That means this was already a disaster. Well, you know, we're sitting at 57,000, so I'm not too surprised to see traffic starting to become a mess. But it's okay. When it moves, and when it doesn't, it's sad. It's 75%. That's not so bad. People are moving in at least. People are happy. Global happiness is incredibly high.
Are you tired of reality? Do you want to escape to a world where you're a heroic knight, a space explorer, or maybe even a pixelated plumber? Then come on down to Game Nonstop, your one-stop shop for all things gaming. At Game Nonstop, we've got more games than a hedgehog has spikes. From the latest high-definition adventures to the classic pixelated platformers, we've got it all. And when we say all, we mean it. We've got games that haven't even been released yet. How? Well, that's a trade secret. But between you and me, let's just say we know a guy who knows a pixie from the digital realm. But that's not all. At Game Nonstop, we don't just sell games, we live them. Our staff aren't just salespeople. They're gamers, wizards, warriors, and occasionally, they're also plumbers. They're here to guide you, advise you, and probably beat you at any game you can name. And for those who think they've got the skills, check out our Game Nonstop Challenge Arena. Here, you can take on the latest games, face off against fellow gamers, and maybe, just maybe, get your name on our legendary leaderboard. So why wait? Life is short, and there's gaming to be done. Run, don't walk, or better yet, teleport to Game Nonstop today. Remember, in the world of gaming, there's no pause button. So why should your gaming store have one? Game Nonstop, because the game never stops.
Introducing the all-new Hyperjet Hoverboard. Why walk when you can glide? The Hyperjet Hoverboard is not just a hoverboard, it's your ticket to the future. With our patented Glide Tech technology, you'll be soaring over sidewalks, zipping past traffic, and turning heads wherever you go. But that's not all. The Hyperjet Hoverboard is packed with features for the modern adventurer. With its built-in GPS, you'll never lose your way. And with our Jet Boost mode, you'll be at your destination in no time. And don't worry about safety. The Hyperjet Hoverboard comes with an automatic balance system and a state-of-the-art safety helmet, so you can glide with confidence. So why stick to the ground when the sky's the limit? Upgrade your ride with the Hyperjet Hoverboard, because the future waits for no one.
You know, watching that flyby, it didn't look like there was too much of an issue with a lot of things there. Looked like everything was kind of moving decently. This can be operating normally again. Do we have any other issues? Any glaring issues? I don't think so. I want to put in an area here of residential, and they will have to come and go from this highway here. So I'm going to put in another... Is it this highway that I want to do it on? I think it is. Is it? Or do I just take traffic off of here, off of this road? I think we take it off the highway. I think we take it off the highway 2 ways as well. Although, we already have this. This is already running. There is something that I want to do here, which is bring some of this highway down here. Whoops. But I did want to bring it... Can I not get rid of this? What is this? The company. I hate this. What have I done? This will make sense in a moment. I hope. As long as that doesn't make a traffic light, I want people to be able to get into here by approaching this way. Which I think I've done. I guess we'll see. But this area now, we can run some nice 4-lane roads with bicycle lanes. Does it have to have the median if we're going to put in the bicycle lane? I think it might. I think that is a requirement. That's fine. We can do that. Could I have run this even closer? Like that. That's too close. Don't be silly. I think you can see what we're going for here. Those aren't perfect. Those put in traffic lights? They do. That's kind of stinky. But if we're going to have traffic lights anyway, then we may as well make use of them. And I don't know if if this is going to go the way that I'm thinking it's going to go. Do we not have 2 lanes with bike lanes on the outside? Bike lanes? Hello? No? Where'd they go? I know they exist. I've seen them. We've used them. Maybe we haven't without the median? No, I was sure that we have. 2-lane road with trolley bus with bike lanes. That's the one that I want. Well, something's gone wrong. I don't want it to be a one-way road. No, I hope that this doesn't encourage people to try to cut through. No, this might be a terrible idea. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. They're interesting looking. We can give it that. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. That's a possible future expansion over there. And then we'd want to run a road that comes out here and just goes like nicely, probably down along the beach. You know, something like that. Anyway, we'll think about that for next time. I think for this episode, I'm pretty happy with where things are. We're at 58,000. We're approaching 70,000. And then we got 90,000. And, you know, maybe we put in an airport. Maybe this is place for an airport. That might be fun. Anyway, we've got some things to think about for the next episode. Until then, though, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And if you are, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. They really help a lot. Thanks a lot. Goodbye for now.